Hello you, and welcome back to another episode of Vanilla Railroad for Beginners in Factorio version 0.17. This is episode 36. We're going to continue with the trains. We're going to make it even more robust than it already is. I've already got a nice little setup here going. I got trains coming in for stone, for coal, and for copper. I am still only feeding this one lane into the base. I'll be fixing that momentarily. I'm not going to have any trains going for iron because I do not have an iron patch ready for that. I don't have an iron patch with a train station. I have a couple things I know I need to work on this episode. But I need to run back to base to do that. So, yeah, a couple kind of random things to fix. One is going to be this. I know I just built that, but as soon as I ended the episode, I was like, wait a second, I can do this better. So I'm going to do that better. Here's one thing to fix. Do I have a RoboPort on me? I do. I need place for coal to go. I need places for my resources to go. So I'm going to bring RoboPorts over here. How do I want to do this? Let's see. This would be a little funny. There. I just need them to connect. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Robot. That connects. Good enough. Good enough for now. Let's see. Merge. There. An inserter goes here. A requester chest goes here. Oh, he's too far out of range. Shucks. Alright, let's try this whole thing here. Merge. There. Him. There we go. He requests whatever, 1,000. It's fine. Get out of my inventory. Okay, so hopefully, let me just kind of check the map and see if this is working. Where's my stuff? Here they come. There they come. All of the coal that I get out of my inventory when I go pick up stuff, and I just dump it off into these chests or whatever else. I keep saying coal. This time I mean ore. There we go. They're going to go into here. He's going to dump it in there, and then he's going to merge it. So input priority on the left. So before you take anything from the right side, take it from the left side here. So now I have a place for my excess iron ore to go. I'm going to do the same thing with a couple other ones. Because you pick up stuff all the time. You pick up stuff that you don't really need all the time. And that's a good place for one. Yeah, the problem is they don't have enough range to be put on opposite ends of the thing like I really need them to. So this guy's just gonna go right here for now, and that's fine. Oh look, more research. Yeah, research is hopping now. Cool. Ooh, artillery. Yes, that would be awesome. You next. Uranium ammo. We'll talk about what these do momentarily. Yeah, a bunch of stuff with military involved, so I can continue getting the coal out of my factory. Right. So artillery wagons. We'll talk about those briefly, but this is going to allow me to get artillery wagons, artillery turrets, artillery shells, and a remote. Uranium ammo. It's the only other thing besides power you can use uranium for in the game is to make ammunition and atomic bombs. So that's the highest tier of ammo. And let's see, follow a robot count. More robots can follow me at once. Cool. Physical projectile damage, we've seen that one before. Energy weapon damage, we've seen that. Flammables, explosives, yeah, we've seen all this before. This is just buffs for the stuff that we already have. So You guys are almost done. Cool. Anyway, where was I? You. There we go. You pump in. You request. What am I doing here? You request copper ore. You request 1,000 copper ore. There we go. Same thing. Get out of my inventory. Make one of these for stone as well. Do you have the range? You do not. Well, when I put the stone smelter up, I will. So now when I get stuff out of my inventory, it has somewhere to go. Or at least those items, anyway. Right, so that's one thing I want to do. Yeah, come on, grab it. There we go. So I just have to think a bit. I'll leave my car right here. Alright, what resources do I need? You can get out of my inventory. All of you can get out of my inventory. You. Yeah. Make these guys clean up my stuff for me. I don't need those yet. I'll keep these. I might need those soon. I'm running out of logistics spots. But here come the robots. Speaking of, I'm gonna make a request for logistics robots. So that way whenever I come back to base, they're there for me. And I can start releasing them to the air because I only have 289 of them. And if you look on the right side of the screen, it says 0 of 289. So all of my logistics robots are being used right now. So I need more of them in the air. So get that out of my inventory as well. That. I don't need turrets. Hurry up. Okay. Cool, good enough for now. What did I need to grab from up here? I need steel chests. Look at these robots. Whoa, look at those robots. Crazy. Very cool. This game is surprisingly good at like resource management and stuff. Like in terms of like the physical game itself. I'm super impressed. I only know a little bit about coding, so I don't really even know enough to fully appreciate how good it is, but it is really, really good in terms of like having this much stuff moving on your screen at one time and not completely destroying your computer in the process. I kind of have to think about what to do first. I need a little bit more power, and let's fix the train. I need a little bit more power. I need to fix the train stuff that I wanted to do, which I need cliff explosives for. I could put another couple of trains on the track. That's not super imperative right now. And I can also turn off my personal report. I like to do that when I'm at base, so they don't run off without me. Oh, I think my wife is home. I heard the car beep outside. What was I gonna say? Yeah, just know I got a couple more things to do. So let's start with the train. I want to fix that train before I forget about it, because that's pretty important. First, I gotta crash into this pump. 1 second while I greet my wife. Hey, Toria. I'm in the middle of an episode, but I'll be done shortly. Get this out of the way. Because I realized in the past I've ran all these along the southern thing here, specifically so I didn't have to run through what was going to be the resource interchange. And then I was like, oh, I'll just run it through the resource interchange. It's like, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that at all. So I'm going to run it down here. So everything runs along this path is what I'm going to do. I should have done that last episode, or I shouldn't have done this last episode, but I did. So let's go this way with it. Turn back on my road report, grab a decon planner, and Let's clip all of this. I'm going to annoy the trains who are trying to drive by briefly. Let's grab a T intersection. All right. Thank you, autosave, as always. One more. No. There it is. Oh, there we go. Let's not walk on the rails. I have to be very cautious about walking on the rails from here on out. Okay. Now this is the direction they're driving. So I want to kind of dogleg this. There we go. Come to the right. I don't think I'll be using this path, but I'm going to leave it here for the future. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think there'll be any reason to go up into the base, but I'm going to leave it so that the intersection doesn't change. And I'm going to pull this off as best I can. Put you back. Try to save as much room as possible. There we go. And ditto this. There we go. Yeah. Also want to make sure I'm signaling periodically. Oh, I'm going to go do that on a copper thing too. Yeah, I just have a lot of things to do here. Now let's break this and dig it up. Yeah, it's going to be the reason. One of the main reasons for this is that it's going to be very resource intensive to have to build all of these undergrounds constantly. Now, resources don't really mean much late game, to be honest with you. Like, it's not like they're not on the map. The map's infinite, but it would be simpler to just run it around the back when you don't need to. If you don't need to run directly through everything. So let's do that. There we go. And they can go around this way. This is a better way to do it. While I'm thinking about it, pipe at that. I want to chop this section of rail up into multiple pieces. If you put these little chain signals down, it breaks it into multiple pieces. And that means that the trains don't have to wait so long before they can go. As it is, they have to wait until they finally reach their destination before the train behind them starts going, because all of this is one block. But if I split it up into smaller blocks, like that, then so long as they move into the next block, the trains that are behind them can move into the block. So you can increase your throughput like this. Alright, that's well enough. I can do the same thing up here. No, I already did. I did it when I built it. Yep. So here he comes. Check out the trains tour. Well, when I get back to base. A long drive, huh? It's a bit of a drive. There we go. Train station. Pretty cool. Okay, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and add some... There we go. I'm going to add some over here to increase the throughput to the copper. I don't have anything going copper right now, but I will shortly. There we go. There and there. just every couple of train lengths. If you do this, then when I have multiple trains running on the same track, they can get a little closer together and not hit each other. So there and there, and then I'll do one more. I don't mind that guy having to chase me. Big deal. There and there. There we go. Get back in the car. Let's check the pollution. I do have to be careful about this pollution, because it will, now that I'm really, look at that, I'm picking up things big time. So it could absolutely spread. This looks like it's getting a little close to this for my tastes. So I'm excited about this artillery wagon project that I'm about to have set up. Alright, so that's gone. Oh, here he is. Alright. Don't drive on the track. I don't really know what this is connected to. Oh, it's connected to nothing. I can just tear that up. Alright, let me look at the map and see what else I need to be working on. I need to bring more of these lines into the base. That's probably the next thing. Is to build another copper column. That's what I'm going to do right after this. Are you almost done? 14,000. Okay, well I'll wait on the copper until this guy's done so I can build it right next to it. And then look, copper is flooding the base now, so we're good. I'm going to go ahead and pull coal in. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull coal in so I can get the research done faster and stuff. And then I'll just prioritize this patch so that I can continue using that. So let's go ahead and do that now. I might do the same with stone directly thereafter. So let's think about this interchange a little bit better. That goes up. Oh, I mean, that's fine enough for now. That's well enough. Coal is run here. I don't really know how far out the copper is going to go right now, so it might behoove me to just run it up here since I'm not going to be expanding this for a while. So I'm going to run the coal right up in the middle of this. So let's do that. Back a little bit. Give the copper some room. And then, where is it? About yay-ish. Yeah, about there. Because I need to get these coal patches out of the base, or the coal patch out of the base pronto. But I also need to keep my research up and stuff too. There we go, and then a merge, input priority left. So it makes sure that it keeps taking from this, because if this backs up, then these guys won't. Well, you've seen me do this before. You understand. So there we go. Coal is going to be plenty of coal satisfaction for the base. And I can do the same thing for stone. Nope, stone's fine. Stone and stone bricks are fine. So I can just kind of leave those where they are for the time being. Alright, let's clean up while I'm here. I'll give that coal a minute to filter into the base and for everything to catch up. And then I'll check on my science and see how... if we're hurting for science or anything like that. I think I've set all my trains up to have fueling stations. I should have. There we go. Let me fix this. Can I just draw over it? I can. Does it destroy my inventory? It does. I could just manually insert this. There we go. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, look at that. That's a lot more robust than it has been. A lot more. And all of everything is completely backed up. Yep, circuits all the way backed up. This is starting to back up. I might start moving into modules next. There we go. Coal is now backing up over here. So plastic is being produced as fast as possible. Now that these guys consume plastic, it's probably time to upgrade my plastic. Let's do that next. Just kind of looking around for the next thing to do now that we've upgraded everything. Now we need to kind of continue down the chain and continue upgrading everything that needs to be. I'm still operating, sorry I bumped the mic. I'm still operating off of one iron patch. I mean, clearly it's okay because look how backed up it is. This one iron patch is supplying the entire thing. 75% of it's going to iron and 75% of it is going to steel. But both of the things are backed up, so I'm good for the time being. Again, I really just need to make sure that the pollution doesn't get out of hand. Because at this stage in the game, the biters are absolutely ferocious. And I'm not set up to deal with them at the time being. For the time being. I bumped my mic again, apologize. Go. Output. Plastic. There we go. Is plastic an intermediary product? It is. Intermediary products can be productivity moduled, so you can actually produce a little extra. So this is a candidate for that. There you go, double the production of plastic. These guys don't really need a whole ton of plastic. Yeah, it's 1 every 6 seconds. So yeah, that should be flooding in pretty quickly. Just in case, let me do 1 or 2 more. Just in case. There we go. And power this one as well. Where are those guys going? Oh, I know, because I'm now that's in range of this one, so they're going. That's funny. Like a little army of those things just flew by. Here we go. There we go. More plastic. That's a lot. That's a lot more plastic. I mean, tripled. I literally tripled it. There we go. And it's backing up on the base here, on the red circuits. So that's that. I'll probably be doing productivity modules here soon, and productivity modulating all of the intermediary products. Red circuits are now getting backed up. Blue circuits are actually getting backed up as well. With the influx of plastic, these should be operating a lot more quickly. Which means that yellow science should be operating about as fast as it can. Maybe it just hasn't got all the way there yet. I think that's what it is. Is that I'm just now backing up on the plastic. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah. Hurry up. There you are. Now they're starting to make it to the end. Here's one. The one just a second ago made it all the way to the end. Unfortunately, it needs 3 though. And they're on a big cycle. They're on a 10-second cycle, so it's going to take a while for me to actually see the benefit of it. But anyway, that will help. That will have helped. If I need to, I'll just make even more of these low density structures. There's like space right here. I can do more low density structures if I need to. And like really fill this out with yellow science. Purple science is on its way too. That will be next episode, the one after. Maybe not. Don't let me lie to you. Maybe not that soon. But here we go. Yeah, now we're starting to kind of back up on research. So I might need more, but for the time being, it's working. So that's good. Yeah, the base is flooded with stuff now. Look, we're starting to back up on everything. And we are researching. So I would like to get more red circuits than we have. Like, you're always hurting for red circuits. Which is always the case. Yeah, you need so bloody many of them. Oh, how about blue working? Well, blue's backing up, so that's okay. Yeah, I feel like I could probably double this amount of red circuits. Let's do it. Let's add in another couple of these. Copy. Oh, these guys are waiting to be built by the factory. Yeah, here they come. All right, and then I'll do like I did before. I'll send a requester chest right here. Who's asking for red circuits? There they are. I don't care. 200 is fine. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. I'm sorry. He was doing plastic or something? Shucks, I forgot. I think he was doing green circuits and plastic. And the reason I did this is that if I have any green circuits or plastic in my inventory and I just come into the base and I click them out of my inventory, they have somewhere to go. So they have somewhere useful to go. In this case, they're going to go, yeah, I didn't need that. Go away. Go away. I'm trying to send stuff to places that are actually useful, is the idea. Here's the logistics robots I requested earlier. Put those in the air. Here we go. Oh, you got more, do you? Put those in the air too. How many robots do I have? 348 construction, 387 logistics. That's good for the time being. I don't really want thousands and thousands of them in the air. That gets a little too much. But look at the base. Look at the city I've created. Let's go back up and check on yellow now that we've had plastic backed up for a while. Yeah, at this point, I might need to speed module them. Are they an intermediary product? Okay, I will productivity module these two. And I'm also getting pretty close to starting on my assembly machine 3. That's going to help out everything too. So anyway, that's enough for this episode. Yeah, got a lot done. Still got a lot more to do, but the base is churning away, and we finally have products all backing up. So got a lot done. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me. Like, comment, subscribe if you like what you saw, and I will see you on the next episode.